Hello everybody. Something a bit different. I've been given a different lorry for the week. Only temporary, but very good, very good. So 12 plate Mercedes, one of the first in the UK, I think. But it's a 12 plate, it's the MP4 cab, so the newest cab. So, yeah, it's quite old for one of those cabs it is. Very good, let's have a look around. Right, one of the first things you'll see in this are the helmet and the curtains. Oh, the lovely curtains. They are very nice. Boss paid for these, so very well. As well as this mat. Mercedes Benz 510. It's got 510 horsepower. But, yes, it says home line somewhere, but there. If my camera will get it. Home line. So I'm not sure if that's the, what do you call it? The spec quality. But, yes, very nice. Wooden trim here as well. Get my water out the other way. Very nice indeed. We've got large mirrors with mirror guards on them. Wooden trim along the steering wheel as well. This has sustained a bit of wear, but not too much. Very nice indeed. So if we look up here, got a CB as well, along with a fleet board tachograph of course. Many switches here for your lights. Switch the air on, off and off, so if you want to beep beep or press that. Sunroof. Very nice sunroof. Ooh, these are cool. Right, switch the ignition on. These are your sun visors. One for the driver and one for the passenger. Very nice. Also, I found when you switch the ignition on, after you've been driving, you turn it off, innit? They tend to retract by themselves. Bit annoying, I'm not going to lie, but at least you won't forget about them. And as this CB, I don't think it works. Might have blown a fuse, or it's just broken. Break 19, this is the rubber duck. You cover caught me on my big bend for sure. Never wanted a CB, but since it's there, it feels quite nice just to have one. Not use it, just have one. And yes, going up into the cab, just big lockers. I really like this one because it's got a shelf here. I don't know if you can see it. It's got a shelf and also the rest of it. And storage space. I'm not going to show you that one. It's got some stuff from one of the other drivers in it. It's got an air gun in it. Don't do that too much, don't want to drain the tanks. Big bed, light board, very nice leather seats. Back here you got your controls for night time. Night heater, radio volume, sunroof, all the good stuff, and as well as your lights. Same thing behind there, if you lower the bunk. But the meat and potatoes are here. Oh, before I forget, you got pull-out drawer for storage as well. New gloves for me. A little bit of storage under here, a bottle holder by here, and just a little nook and cranny by there. Holder for a pen as well. But there we got cup holders, one which is with my whole phone holder right now, bit slightly bigger one, and there's one here. Although, as you can see, there's a bit of a design fault there, because I can't really reach the hazard button. And you kind of want to reach that, so you got to reach around it. There we are. Also hidden by that is the lift and the drop. The lift and the drop, and the weight transfer for the mid-lift or tag axle, whatever you have. Heated windscreen, never had that before, haven't used it yet, so it's to be seen. Maybe it'll get frosty tomorrow, I don't know. And reverse beeper, you know what that is. There we got your diff lock, traction control, rocking free if you're stuck, hill hold, and then climate controls, night heater, all the good stuff. And you just got your stereo. Quite a few sockets for powering your items. 24 volt, 24 volt, 12 volt, and another 24 volt. And back here, another 24 volt there, as well as an auxiliary for the. Don't ask me what that is. I think it's a table. I'm not sure. Message me in the comments what that is. And while we're on our feet. Come over here, you're done with your day. You've made food. Pretend there's a cooker there. Oh yeah, I broke my sunglasses earlier. Well gutted about that. You made food. You need a table. Well, no problem. Mercedes have got you covered. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. Table. Nice and easy. Can't go wrong with that. You'd never know it was there. But back over here. Trying to keep my feet away from there. It's got a flat floor, this one. I don't know if you noticed. So all the dust and stuff is there, so I'm trying to keep my feet clean. This is to turn on. The socket's down by there on the side. Self-level. Light for the light board, which I will show you in a bit. On top on the roof of the cab. Says M&M green on this one. Beacons, obviously. We know we like our beacons. Switch the fridge on and off. It's got a fridge, by the way. And hydraulic cab tilt. Here is the fridge underneath the cab, and just general bin storage. Also, if we see this little doohickey, it's got an inverter. I have no idea what wattage is it, so because I haven't used it yet. But then you just got your standard Mercedes dashboard layout. All your taco information, what happens, your trip mileage and all that, range remaining. This is a slightly older model. So on the taco information, it only shows 2 things, not 4 things. I can't actually remember what the others were now. Speedometer, fleet board, backup drive mode. I have no idea what backup drive mode is. Let me know in the comments. Alarm clock, phone, audio, blah blah blah. Just general. Ooh, that's one thing I really like. You can see what stuff is on the trailer, because I got nothing on the trailer right now, so it's only 4.5 ton. Air gauge for the trailer, very nice. Most of this stuff. Trailers have to be configured for, I do believe, but level control from the dash, I really like that actually. And just general bits and bobs. I think you got gauges there, battery, and any events, no events, always a good thing. And just more menu configurations, that is more or less. So very nice. See, got your light switches by there. Down by here, will it show? Yep, there we go. Your catwalk light and washers for the headlamps, which is very good. Whoa, and outside she looks like this. As you can see, not the cleanest right now. I have just done more or less a week's work in her, and it's it's not been the cleanest job. Right, so from the top down we could see the M&M green light board, but that's the switch I showed you earlier in the cab. 2 air horns, quite beefy sounding. Kelsa light bar on the top, going down. Nice LEDs along the grille. Kelsa bar at the bottom with the spotless as well as the low bar. Those Mercedes Benz mirror guards. The Gigaspace 510. Oh ho ho, she's a beast. And like I said, I have just done a week's work in her, more or less. So she's not looking the best right now. Go to wash when we get back to the yard. Go to wash. 6x2 and 510 horsepower. Blue power efficiency. Euro 5 this is. Very good indeed. Looking from the back down, we got, shall we put the lights on actually? Again, more evidence of dirty work. Ho 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 ho. Just turn the lights on so you can sort of see the LEDs. There we go. This was painted a couple of months ago. This was very, very nice job indeed. The AdBlue and the fuel tank is hidden by these. Fortunately this one rattles a bit, so hence the glove. Yes, very nice. Well, that gives you an idea of what she looks like with the lights on from the front. So that's a very brief look for you for our 12 plate Mercedes Benz Gigaspace. Very, very good truck. I've learned to like it. I really wish steering wheel would have a bit of a TLC, but soon, apparently soon. Yeah, it was bloody warm in here, that's no wonder why I turned the ignition off. Oh, this is the key, by the way. It's a lot bigger than most Mercedes keys I've seen. In fact, it's bigger than all of the Mercedes Benz keys I've seen. Actros keys. Normally they don't have the screen or the round wheel. I'm not actually sure what the screen is for. It's not lighting up on this one. So I'm assuming the battery might be on its way out. But yes, in the slot for there. Press a button, start the engine. just that easy. So yes, hope you've enjoyed this little, very brief tour. She sounds lovely with a load on, mind. So maybe a video to look forward to if I've not already posted it, because I've already recorded some of it. Spoilers, I know, god damn it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like this video, subscribe, and see you in the next one.